Okay, I have no idea what just happened in the last 10 minutes. I took the whole time to try and fix this camera, but I cannot. So, any of you who are on the side of bringing the Redskins name back, welcome to this show. That's me right now, like the Kool-Aid Man. Although you guys have been talking about, you have a different view of me. Do I look as red as I look in my screen?
You look red as fuck.
Yeah,
it looks like you got sunburned.
Yeah. That's cool. That's fine. I don't care. I care very much. The Red Sox made a trade in the middle of the Patriots game, burying the news for their lackluster efforts in the offseason per usual. They traded Hunter Dobbins and a bunch of no names for the minor league for Wilson Contreras, who's a big name in MLB circles, had his heyday with the Cubs 6-ish years ago. In addition to Wilson Contreras, they got $8 million. They got a bag of cash coming back with them, which is why the deal was done. The cash coming back with Wilson Contreras, the same type of deal that they made with the St. Louis Cardinals for Sonny Gray, who the Cardinals sent to the Red Sox with another bag of cash to get him off their payroll. Contreras comes to the Red Sox as what everyone is called as a good, solid baseball player. And I'd have to agree. He's a good, solid 34-year-old baseball player who's a right-handed bat that they needed, who can play first base at a above average level.
Can he play catcher still? Can he play catcher as well still?
He's coming off an injury. I wouldn't put it past the moron Red Sox to potentially throw him there. Although I don't think Cora is going to put him behind the plate. Maybe an emergency situation, late in a game where they've had a bunch of substitutions or something. I'm sure he could still throw on the mask. You could look it up. I don't know if he played any last year or not. I don't think so. I think he's full-time first base DH at this point in time. This was at a Mass Live, I believe. Pete Alonso signed a 5-year, $155 million contract with the Orioles earlier this month. Contreras is under contract for the next 2 seasons at $36.5 million, with Boston also holding a $17.5 million club option in 2028. Keep in mind that $36.5 million subtract $8 million. Quick math, Ray? Never mind.
2.
Contreras feels like a safe bet, but there are some warning signs there. He is entering his age 34. Don't do a calculator. I see you opening up the calculator. I see it. 36 minus 8. I see you doing it. He's entering the age 34 season in a danger zone. He's coming off a career low 7.8% walk rate, while also seeing his strikeout rate increase in the past 2 seasons. But the bat speed, 95th percentile, and hard hit rate, 83rd percentile, remain strong. So he shouldn't fall off a cliff, but his best days are behind him. Last year, he slashed 257, 344, 447, 20 home runs, 80 RBIs, blah, 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 blah. He's a 34-year-old professional baseball player. Congratulations. Here's the synopsis, Bobby. I know you don't pay attention, so listen up. What the Red Sox have done, they have not spent a single dollar in free agency, not one single dollar. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. What they have done is made a couple trades, this one being Wilson Contreras, the other one being Sonny Gray. In doing so, they have replaced their number 2 starter in Gio Gonzalez, and they have replaced Alex Bregman with lesser players, that in Contreras and then in Sonny Gray. So anybody tries to tell you the Red Sox have added this year, poo-poo, they have not. They owe us a big bat in the lineup, and they owe us a number 2 starting pitcher, of which, Raymond, the rumors still are swirling around the likes of Bregman as a free agent signing, or Bo Bichette as a free agent signing, and a potential trade, which now the latest thing I saw today was Brian Bayo is getting slipped into these trade rumors, which doesn't make a ton of sense unless you're bringing someone back like Reagans from the Royals, who would be basically a 1A in terms of starting pitching to Crochet, which would be, we'd have to golf clap for Breslow at that point.
And Billy Baseball would have a big bat in his pants if he got that move done.
Everybody would, and everybody should. That would be pretty massive. However, they're catching criticism from me and many alike because they're still operating from a perspective that they're not going to spend the money that they should. There have been rumors that the Red Sox are expected to spend over their first luxury tax threshold, which is $244 million. They're currently at about $234 million in their tax payroll. So they're going to have to do some maneuvering to stay under the second luxury tax threshold, which is $264 million. Just for quick math again there, Raymond. They're at 234. They don't want to go above 264, which at Mike Grace 2819 said, fuck, I'm taking a shit. And we're here for you, buddy. We're here to support you. You can shit all of that negative energy out of the Red Sox. Here's what I'm here to tell you. We're still pissed at the Red Sox because they have not added a bat. They have not added high-end pitching, and they are operating like a mid-market team. They have $30 million to spend to stay under that second threshold. Everyone's still wondering if they're actually going to go over the first $244 million mark. I would be doubtful if that happens. So we're talking about dumping salaries. If you can get rid of Yoshida, if you can get rid of Jordan Hicks, trading Duran, his pesky little $7 million salary.
Totally.
Maybe Tolley, which is no money. You're just trying to bring something back. Then how do you stay under the threshold that they want to stay under, which they shouldn't try to? Mm-hmm. And now the rumor is Bayo, because they're obviously trying to trade for a high-end pitcher, and what they are proposing is not enough. It's not good enough for whatever team wants it. So they're sprinkling in Brian Bayo, which I'm fine with. You want to put Brian Bayo and Jared Duran in what would be considered a fairly monster package in today's MLB, to everyday baseball players at their peak are high-end baseball players. You want to put them in a package with some prospects, you better bring back a Reagans from the Royals. I mean, not even really Joe Ryan at this point, right? Like, that's too much.
They're saying Joe Ryan package is way too much, and that the Red Sox won't even entertain that anymore.
And the Twins have said that they're basically sticking with what they have going on, and they're going to try to move forward. So you better bring back. It better be a true blockbuster. It better be a 1A to Crochet or an MVP caliber type of bat that can go play for you. If you're going to give up that type of everyday production in a Bayo or Duran, well, I'm no big fans of either of them, but you can't deny their regular season production. But if you want to get over the hump and you got to trade those two guys to do it, then sure, go for it. You're still not going to avoid the criticism of spending $0 in free agency. Zero, literally.
Actually, they're at a net positive. You said that they got $8 million back. They haven't spent. They've actually made money in free agency, which I think is a first.
Well, they got money from Sonny Gray too, right? How much money did they get from Sonny Gray?
They're up 28.
Fucking positive 28 million.
And they just sold the Pirates, the Fenway Sports Group. So yeah, no, they're loaded, baby. They are flush. You expect them to spend that on a Bo Bichette, Raymond?
Nope, because Liverpool didn't make the top 4 in the Premier League, so they need to go put their money over there.
Yeah, they're gonna go buy themselves an NBA team before they sign a third baseman. Mm-hmm. So there you go. There's your Red Sox. Hope that was fun. I'm still holding out hope. Okay, it's still only December. Nothing really big things can happen in baseball. Bregman signed, I think, a week before spring training last year, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got time. We've got time to drag this out because baseball is. Here it is.
Bingo.
We'll be right back with Big Mac's Big Brain. I'm very excited for this.
Well done. I have 2 for you guys. We'll see how the first one goes.
Big brains.
If money didn't exist, if you didn't have to work for money wasn't an issue.
Doesn't exist. It's a construct.
Okay, but what would you actually do with your life? Like if you didn't have to worry about a mortgage.
Endlessly ram your mom. Just all day. I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't leave the house.
Yeah, till death.
I would just endlessly ram her.
Only thing you can consume is water, and then when your body withers in frailty, then it's over. I think we've got You've got probably like 127 hours in you.
Yeah. That's what
bet.
I would do if there was no money.
All right, fine. I saw that was going to go that way, so I have another one.
What would you do, Ray? What would you do, Ray? I would assume you're not going to be with Bobby and I, Eiffel Towering your mom until we die. So
No, I probably wouldn't be around here. I'd probably be living on an island somewhere, just like living off with the native people, just living my best life possible.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
What are you doing to survive? I mean, the obvious answer is farming, which is you have to go and do things to survive. You're the hunter gatherer, or you've discovered agriculture, and every day
that's why I go to a foreign country and I'd be like, look at me,
crop doesn't die. So, but you're just going to go to an island where traditionally crops grow plentiful. And
ever heard of a banana?
And he knows that the two of us
ever heard of a coconut?
Endlessly ramming his mother, and he just leaves her there. He goes to some fucking
at
island.
the end of the day, we're all done in 172 hours. Us from
you know that if you go to an island, there's
from depression and
there's pineapple trees, there's fucking bananas growing on trees, there's coconuts. I'd be surviving no problem.
Ever seen Castaway, bitch?
Yeah, he survived.
Exactly. They don't have chicken nuggets there, Ray.
The fuck they don't. They'll have chickens. They'll have wild chickens there, just fucking roaming in the woods. I'll kill a chicken.
That could be. I mean, so that has to have been a movie already. It's like a fat dump. Like Ray shows up in a third world
idiocracy.
He sees the chickens running around, and he just goes, "Where's the nuggets?"
So I saw that was going to go.
They wore in Idiocracy.
Huh?
Do you know what shoes they wore in Do you know the movie Idiocracy, Bobby?
Yeah.
For anybody that's listening that doesn't know, it's a portrayal in the early 2000s of what life will be when society is taken over, I think, by probably some version of the internet, and everyone just gets too stupid to know what they're doing, which is kind of where we're at. Do you know what they were, what shoes they were wearing?
Crocs. Nice, yeah.
We're almost there, baby. Second one I have for you, mostly for Vine. What conspiracy would you invent just to mess with people?
This is hard on the cups. Clearly, you have one, Ray. Why don't you spark the?
I don't have one. I'm just asking. This is just what I thought.
The goal here is to enrage people, or to get them to think intellectually. Use just a
little bit of A, a little bit of B.
The conspiracy.
Like Michelle Obama's really a man. Like that's a conspiracy theory people have. That enrages people. And also makes the dumber people giggle.
Mine would be to reverse course of 25 years of history and start sprinkling the news that, in fact, your mother is not a whore. Then Bobby and I would really be screwed if there was no money. What would we do then?
Yeah, I want to do that one too.
All right, this or that right after this.
Apparently, the Celtics are dumb front-running pussies. This is the same team they have been for 4 years running.
Well, my worst nightmare came true. Missoula and Mayo are friends. What the fuck? Apparently, they've known each other since Virginia. They have these docking sessions where they talk about ball and managing people.
I'm on vacation. I'm going to quay all these. I'm going to fucking watch them this week.
Do you say quay?
Is it not quay?
It's Q. It's Q.
It's Q-U-E.